Hey there, Dark Star here. We're on leg, what leg are we on? 40, leg 40, Adelaide to Alice Springs. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of a longer flight today. So let's go ahead and crack into the plane here. We're going to try to resume SkyOps missions. Okay. Ooh. All right. Just get things set up. So test standby power. Emergency lights armed. Battery 1, battery 2. And then we get our APU fired up. And probably no reason not to get ECAS on. Alright, bleeds on. Tick the AC down a little bit. Seatbelt lights on. Beacon and nav lights. Well, let's not do beacon yet. Okay, it's all good. Oh, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. Clear flight plan. We haven't done it yet. Alright, so Adelaide is the YPAD. And we're going up to YBAS. With the full contingent. Oh, did not mean to do that yet. Let's see. I do have a route I want to use. AREPA, okay, but I'm going to use the departure. Alpha 1, AREPA, and then down, and yeah, we're gonna go to BULRA, which would be the start of the ILS Yankee approach. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, 756 nautical miles, not too bad. Not as long as some of the ones. Alright, let's generate that. And now let's load it. Alright, departure was 2-3, AREPA Alpha 1. Alright, 340.88. Three 2.82. Nope. Wrong one. 9-1. And we could do 320.82 for climb if we want. Okay, we have not loaded that yet. Let's go ahead and load in. All right, there we go. Let's pick up an ATIS if we can.
Uluru, dew point A. QNH 1026. Transition level 110. Remote gate operations may experience delays due to backup systems. Advise on initial contact you have information whiskey. Adelaide International Airport, information whiskey. 0230 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 23. Wind 190 at 8. Visibility 10. View at 2400, broken at 3200. Temperature 14, dew point 8. QNH 102.
Alright. SkyOps Citation 750 Delta X-Ray. We would like to pick up a VIP transport going to Yankee Bravo Alpha Sierra.
Mission on request. This will take a minute or two.
Alright, I'm gonna go and enter this.
Citation 750 Delta X-Ray, SkyOps, it's a good thing you radioed. We got a very late booking that needs to get in the air fast. Your VIP is Dr. Evelyn Carter, founder of the Carter Foundation. She's headed to a charity gala at Yankee Bravo Alpha Sierra. She'll be traveling with her assistant. We're sending your crew over now. You can expect to be airborne in a few minutes.
Where is my crew moved to?
Good afternoon, Captain. We're getting everyone settled and the luggage loaded. I'll let you know when we are secure and ready.
I wonder if they fixed this yet. Like, will they let me know when everyone's secure and ready? Is everybody on board and ready?
Dark, everyone's just buckled up and ready to go. Reminds me of that time we flew a tech developer to that startup pitch event. Good times, eh? Let's make this one just as smooth.
Alright, cabin lights on. Should be about time for the nav to sync up. Clearance, Citation 750 Delta X-Ray. We'd like to get our IFR clearance to Yankee Bravo Alpha Sierra. with information whiskey. And it just deleted my SkyOps mission. No, it didn't. Okay, good. Why am I not hearing anything?
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, clear to Yankee Bravo Alpha Sierra via the AREPA 1 departure, then as filed. Runway 23, initial climb 5000, departure on 118.2, squawk 3612.
3612. Okay, cleared to Alice Springs via the AREPA Alpha 1 departure, then is filed. Runway 23, initial climb 5000, departure on 118.2, squawk 3612, citation 0 Delta X-ray.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, read that correct, contact ground on 121.7.
Ground on 121.7, 0 Delta X-ray.
Hey folks, welcome on our trip to Alice Springs. I'm Emma, and I'll be looking after you today. Please take your seats and stow any personal items securely. If you need anything at all, just let me know. Thank you for flying with us.
Okay, 5000, QNH 1026. Okay, we got transponder set. We've got correct fuel on board. Doors and chocks are removed. Adelaide ground, citation 750 Delta X-ray. We are ready to push and start with information whiskey.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Adelaide ground, push and start approved. Face southwest.
Let's start southwest, citation 0 Delta X-ray. And here we go. Whoa, that is fast.
Folks, welcome on our trip to Alice Springs. The estimated flight time is about 1 hour and 35 minutes. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for frequent flyers. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To release, lift the buckle. Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the sign is illuminated. Please ensure your seatbacks are upright and any loose items are secured. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. To use, pull it out, place it over your head, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. Please leave all personal belongings behind in case of evacuation, and follow all safety instructions from me. Any electronic device becomes hot or shows signs of damage, please inform me immediately. The safety information card is located in your seat pocket. Thank you for your attention.
Overspeed, check. Angle of attack.
960, cleared for push and start.
Annunciator lights. Alright, done with that. Let's check the bleed valves. So bleed off. Verify we have pressure, pressure off, pressure
Victor Hotel,
on.
Quebec, Bravo Tango, contact
Pressure
tower
off.
on 120.5.
Switching to tower, Victor Hotel, Quebec, Bravo Tango.
Alright, let's go and get the tail lights on.
Juliet Alpha 1420, ready to taxi. Juliet Alpha 1420, runway 23 taxi via Hotel Alpha, Bravo 2.
I'll get that warming up just in case we need it.
Runway 23 taxi via Hotel Alpha, Bravo 2 Juliet Alpha 1420.
And trims. And flaps confirmed 15. Alright. Adelaide ground, citation 750 Delta X-ray is ready to taxi with information whiskey.
Over to tower, Victor Hotel, Yankee X-ray Echo.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, runway 23 taxi via Tango 1, Bravo, Bravo 2.
Runway 23 via Tango 1, Bravo, Bravo 2, 0 Delta X-ray. Yeah, that's our destination. This is our origin. Tango 1, Bravo / Bravo 2. Okay, we'll call it. That's pretty straightforward. All right, cleared to taxi. So taxi light comes on.
960 ready to taxi. Fiji 960, runway 23 taxi via Tango, Bravo, Bravo 2.
Parking brake off.
Runway 23 taxi via Tango, Bravo, Bravo 2 Fiji 960.
That's left and right brakes and steering. That's thrust reverser deploy. I think we're actually supposed to do this and then stow and stow. Hopefully that doesn't ruin them. Alright, this is Tango 1. Decent signage here. It says Bravo 1.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact tower on 120.5. So long.
Power on 120.5. Have a good one. 0 Delta X-ray. Adelaide Tower, citation 750 Delta X-ray is holding for runway 23, ready for departure. Looks like 2 in front of us. Hey, look at that.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Adelaide Tower, runway 23, hold short. You're number 2 behind the traffic.
Behind the traffic. Alright, we can put this away. Let's get our vents open. Let's see. What are we climbing up to? Alright, trim, flap, chest, check. Yaw dampener, mock trims on. Transponder, TCAS, all set. We're gonna do our throttle check.
Sunstate 1281, contact ground on 121.7.
121.7 for ground, Sunstate 1281.
Victor Hotel Quebec Bravo Tango ready on course departure. Victor Hotel Quebec Bravo Tango, winds 190 at 8, runway 23, cleared for takeoff. 23 cleared for takeoff, Victor Hotel Quebec Bravo Tango.
Go and get our flight director on. Pitch up to 12 degrees, I believe, or 13.
Victor Hotel Yankee X-Ray Echo holding short of 23, ready to go.
Victor Hotel Yankee X-Ray Echo, winds 190 at 8, runway 23, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff 23, Victor Hotel Yankee X-Ray Echo.
Victor Hotel Quebec Bravo Tango, contact departure, good day.
Switching to departure, Victor Hotel Quebec Bravo Tango.
Approaching runway 23.
Okay, we've got our QNH in, we've got our altitude set, we've got pitch set initially. We will go, we'll actually go nav.
Citation 0 Delta X-Ray, runway 23, line up and wait.
Runway 23, line up and wait, citation 0 Delta X-Ray.
Citation 0 Delta X-Ray, runway 23, winds 190 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 23, citation 0 Delta X-Ray. Alright, that is strobes, come on. And pitot. And landing lights. And it looks like we're not gonna need weather radar. Alright. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. V1 and rotate. You're up.
Victor Hotel
Flaps to
Golf
5.
Alpha Uniform holding short 23, ready for departure.
Auto throttle is
Victor Hotel
arm.
Golf Alpha Uniform,
and
winds 190 at 8, runway 23, cleared for takeoff. Rolling 23, Victor Hotel Golf Alpha Uniform. 0 Delta X-ray, contact departure.
Going to departure, 0 Delta X-ray. Departure, citation 750 Delta X-ray is with you at 1,900, climbing 5,000.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, after takeoff. Fly runway heading until reaching 5,000, then proceed on course.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Adelaide departure, radar contact. Climb 10,000, turn right. Heading 230, direct when able, then on navigation.
Climb 10,000, turn right, heading 230, direct when able. Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Okay, they didn't give me a heading, but let's just assume. Alright, we're gonna go flaps to slats.
X-ray, contact Adelaide Center on 130.45.
Adelaide Center on 130.45, citation 0 Delta X-ray. Adelaide Center, citation 750 Delta X-ray is with you at 5,400, climbing 10,000. And slats up.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Adelaide Center identified. Good afternoon, Adelaide, QNH 1025.
QNH 1025, citation 0 Delta X-ray.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, climb flight level 260.
Climb flight level 260, 0 Delta X-ray. Okay, let's go back to FMS managed here. We can go, let's go, flight level change. We need to dial in all the way up to 260.
Center, Bravo 6, flight level 390.
Dear guests, the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. I will be starting cabin service shortly. Thank you for flying with us.
Okay, autopilot on. We'll go seatbelts off. Taxi and landing lights off. Engine sync on. We'll go ahead and get this off. Okay, we're gonna go vertical speed. Keep it about 12. Okay, pressure differential is climbing.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, citation 0 Delta X-ray. All right, gears up, flaps up. Throttle is good, engines are solid. Let's go to standard pressure. Gonna turn on gravity crossfeed to balance out the takes.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, climb flight level 340.
I'm flight level 340, 0 Delta X-ray.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380, citation 0 Delta X-ray.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Melbourne Centre on 118.905.
Melbourne Centre on 118.905, 0 Delta X-ray. Melbourne Centre, citation 750 Delta X-ray is with you at flight level 212, climbing 380.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Melbourne Centre, identified. Good afternoon.
none. Yep.
Melbourne Center, Juliet Alpha 1420, flight level 160.
Juliet Alpha 1420, Melbourne Center, roger.
Nope. Got the wrong number. 130 at 9. Oat is 14. And we don't have a runway yet, so that's not going to do us a lot of good. I think we have to re-enter it. Nav, arrival, runway. Well. Good, it remembered it. Okay, so if we go to our brief, so at WA 1.4, so 4.6 minus 1.4 is 3.2, so oh, I guess we can't do that. Okay, we've got about 1.2 thousand pounds burned. At WA, we're we're expecting about 1.4. And it says about 1.2 at top of climb. Which we're there, so we're right on schedule.
Adelaide Centre, Victor Hotel Uniform Golf, Charlie, flight level 220.
Victor Hotel Uniform Golf, Charlie, Adelaide Centre, roger. Adelaide Centre, Victor Hotel Golf Alpha Uniform, flight level 220.
Dear guests, I will now begin the snack and beverage service. Today I have some delightful options for you, including our signature cheese platter and refreshing fruit juices. After the service, I will have some selected items available.
Adelaide Centre, Victor Hotel Whiskey Juliet, Bravo, flight level 170. Victor Hotel Whiskey Juliet, Bravo, Adelaide Centre, roger. Adelaide Centre, Jetstar 8908, flight level 340. Jetstar 8908, Adelaide Centre, roger.
Uh-oh. Runway 23 closed. At our departure.
Adelaide Centre, Jetstar 9086, flight level 340.
Adelaide Centre, roger.
We'll either get runway, well, according to this right now, runway 12 or 17. 17 is only 3,700 feet long. So I'd rather not get that one.
Melbourne Centre, Jetstar 499 at flight level 220.
Melbourne Centre, roger.
Melbourne Centre, Juliet Alpha 1420, flight level 280. Juliet Alpha 142.
Pilot, you have the comms.
Melbourne Centre, roger.
I've got the radios now.
Why don't you brief us for our arrival?
We'll be arriving in Alice Springs on runway 12 using the ILS approach. Transition level is 110. Weather at arrival shows winds 140 at 7 knots, overcast at 3,300 feet. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published procedure. Squawk code remains 3612, and approach frequency will be advised. We'll configure for landing with flaps full. Final approach speed will be 116 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Captain.
Melbourne Centre, Victor Hotel Golf Alpha Uniform, flight level 220.
Victor Hotel Golf Alpha Uniform, Melbourne Centre, roger.
Melbourne Centre, Victor Hotel Uniform Golf Charlie, flight level 220.
Victor Hotel Uniform Golf Charlie, Melbourne Centre, roger. Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Melbourne Centre on 123.9er.
Contacting Melbourne Centre on 123.9er. Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Melbourne Centre, citation 750 Delta X-ray. Good afternoon, at flight level 380.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Melbourne Centre, identified. Good afternoon.
Victor Hotel Golf Alpha Uniform, proceed direct finals. Cleared for the ILS runway 18 approach. Descend and maintain altitude 3,500 feet until established. Altimeter 1026.
Descending to 3500, cleared for the ILS 18 approach. Victor Hotel Golf Alpha Uniform.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Contact Melbourne Centre on 120.7.
Contacting Melbourne Centre on 120.7. Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Melbourne Centre, citation 750 Delta X-ray. Good afternoon, at flight level 380.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Melbourne Centre, identified. Good afternoon. Juliet Alpha 1420, proceed direct. Final, cleared for the ILS runway 18 approach. Descend and maintain altitude 3,500 feet until established.
Descending to 3500, cleared for the ILS 18 approach, Juliet Alpha 1420.
Juliet Alpha 1420 contact. Woomera Tower on 118.3.
On to 118.3, Juliet Alpha 1420, good day.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes.
Preparing to descend in approximately 20 minutes. Citation 750 Delta X-ray.
Okay, let's see if we can get an ATIS. We don't have one. What was it? 140 at 8.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Contact Melbourne Centre on 132.9er.
Contacting Melbourne Centre on 132.9. Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Melbourne Centre, Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 380.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Melbourne Centre, identified. Good afternoon.
Well, I found an ATIS frequency. There's nothing on it right now. We might be too far away.
Melbourne Centre, Singapore 241, flight level 350.
Singapore 241, Melbourne Centre, roger.
Almost got a custom airport for this. But I was like, yeah, probably not gonna fly in and out of here that often. Wish somebody would do a good version of Dutch Harbor. Have the free one, it's okay. Huh. Okay, let's see. Okay, about the same, I guess. So if I'm not mistaken, Alice Springs is near Uluru, right? Yeah, okay. So let's see, it's down here. Pretty near here somewhere. don't think that's it though. There it is. Also known as Ayers Rock, and that's the one you see in the intro video where I think a PC-12 is landing supposedly near here, but I've never been able to find the airport that it landed at. Melbourne Center, Citation 750 Delta X-ray. We are ready to begin our descent with... never mind.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, at your discretion descend. Flight level 280.
Descending flight level 280, Citation 750 Delta X-ray.
Wind 140 at 7. Visibility 10. Overcast at 3300.
Folks, we have left our cruising
Temperature
altitude and are now starting our approach to
14.
Alice Springs. Please
QNH
return to your seats,
1027.
stow any tables, and fasten your
Transition level
seatbelts.
110.
Thank you.
Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor. Alice Springs Airport. Information, Victor.
Alright, our QNH is 1027. was wondering if we might be able to see it from here, but it's pretty far away. Close the window vents. We got window heat on. Gonna get seatbelt signs on. No anti-ice. And cabin pressure. We're descending to about 1,800.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, descend flight level 210.
Descending flight level 210. Citation 750 Delta X-ray.
It's 210.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Contact Melbourne Centre on 128.85.
Contacting Melbourne Centre on 128.85. Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Melbourne Centre, citation 750 Delta X-ray. Good afternoon, flight level 310 for flight level 210.
I've got the comms.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Melbourne Centre.
You've got the comms now, Captain.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, expect the ILS Zulu runway 12 approach into Alice. And have you got information, Victor?
Expect the ILS Zulu runway 12 approach into Alice Springs. We have information, Victor. Kind of weird how that super red ground looks through the clouds.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, descend, flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, citation 0 Delta X-ray.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, turn right, heading 325, descend 13, 13,000 vectors for the ILS runway 12 approach.
Turn right 325. Turn right 325, descend flight level 130 vectors for the ILS runway 12 approach 0 Delta X-ray.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Turn right, heading 335, descend 13,000.
Turn right, heading 325, descend flight level 130. So we're about to bottom out.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Descend 10,000.
Send 10,000, 0 Delta X-ray. Alright, APU's on. Let's go ahead and add the bleed generators on. We're gonna go ahead and get lights on, sync off, weather radar on. We're gonna go weather here. Turn right, heading 335, 0 Delta X-ray. We're already going 335. Uh-oh.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Turn right, heading 070, descend 7,000 IMS.
Folks, we are now beginning our final approach into Alice Springs. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away and ensure your seats are in the full upright position with your seatbelts fastened. The weather in Alice Springs is clear and pleasant. Our assigned gate is Aircraft Storage Overflow Gate 2. Thank you for your cooperation.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, 9 miles from LDM. Turn right, heading 090, descend altitude 5,500 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS at runway 12 approach.
Turn right, heading 099, descend 5,500 till established on the localizer. Cleared, ILS runway 12 approach, 0 Delta X-ray. 5,500. No, I don't like what this is doing. We're way overshooting. And then I did the opposite.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Contact Alice Tower on 118.3.
Alice Tower on 118.30 Delta X-ray. Alice Springs Tower, Citation 750 Delta X-ray inbound. Runway 12 ILS Zulu approach.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Alice Tower, roger. Continue approach.
Okay, the one thing we did not do yet is get our altimeter in right, so I think it's too late. All right, there we go.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, runway 12, winds 140 at 7, cleared to land.
Clear to land runway 12, Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Okay, flaps 15. Going flaps full. And gear down. Outer marker. Autopilot off. If that's outer marker, will we get middle marker and inner marker on this one?
Victor Hotel X-ray Romeo Oscar, ready to taxi.
Victor Hotel X-ray Romeo Oscar, runway 17 taxi via Papa Alpha Bravo.
Runway 17 taxi via Papa Alpha Bravo, Victor Hotel X-ray Romeo Oscar.
Approaching runway 12.
Victor Hotel Sierra Papa Yankee, runway 17 taxi via Papa Alpha Bravo.
Runway 17 taxi via Papa Alpha Bravo, Victor Hotel Sierra Papa Yankee.
Victor Hotel Mike Kilo Lima, ready to taxi.
Victor Hotel Mike Kilo Lima, runway 17 taxi via Papa Alpha Bravo.
Okay, auto throttle
runway
off.
17 taxi via Papa Alpha Bravo, Victor Hotel Mike Kilo Lima.
Victor Hotel X-ray Romeo Oscar, give way to the 750 ahead.
Giving way to the 750, Victor Hotel X-ray Romeo Oscar.
Is that us? The 750? Middle marker?
Mike Kilo Lima, give way to the 750 ahead.
Giving way to the 750, Victor Hotel Mike Kilo Lima.
Okay, spoilers out. Front wheel down, reversers. Pushing forward.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, welcome to Alice. Taxi to aircraft storage, overflow gate 2. At your discretion, monitor this frequency.
Overflow gate 2 at our discretion, monitoring this frequency, 0 Delta X-ray.
Heart of Australia.
Approaching runway
It's a fascinating
1,
place
2.
rich in Aboriginal culture and history. Thank you for flying with us today. Please remain seated until we've come to a complete stop. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with Air Australia. The local time here is 2:24 p.m. If you have a connection, please note the following. Flight AA 100 to Sydney departs at 3:15 p.m. from Gate 1, and Flight AA 200 to Melbourne departs at 3:45 p.m. from Gate 2.
Zero Delta X-ray request progressive taxi. I have no idea where that is.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, taxi to aircraft storage, overflow gate 2 via Echo Alpha Charlie, hold short of runway 12.
Taxi to aircraft storage, overflow gate 2 via Echo Alpha Charlie, hold short runway 12, 0 Delta X-ray. Alright, strobe can come off. All anti-ice can come off. And landing lights can come off.
Romeo Oscar, hold short of runway 12. Holding short of runway 12, Victor Hotel X-ray, Romeo Oscar.
Victor Hotel Kilo Romeo November, ready to taxi.
Weather
Victor Hotel Kilo
radar
Romeo
off.
November, runway 17 taxi via Papa Alpha Bravo. Runway 17 taxi via Papa Alpha Bravo Victor Hotel Kilo Romeo November.
Okay, flaps coming up, spoilers are up.
Victor Hotel Sierra Papa Yankee, winds 140 at 8, runway 17 cleared for takeoff. Victor Hotel X-ray Romeo Oscar, cross runway 12.
Crossing 12, Victor Hotel X-ray, Romeo Oscar.
Embraer 190. Alice Tower, citation 750 Delta X-ray, holding short runway 12.
Approaching runway 12.
Victor Hotel X-ray, Romeo Oscar, ready to go, straight out.
Victor Hotel X-ray Romeo Oscar, winds 150 at 90, runway 17 cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 17, Victor Hotel X-ray, Romeo Oscar.
Alice Tower, citation 750 Delta X-ray is holding short, run 2. Alice Tower, 0 Delta X-ray, holding short, runway 12.
Victor Hotel Kilo Romeo November ready for straight out departure.
Victor Hotel Kilo Romeo November, winds 150 at 90, runway 17, cleared for takeoff.
17, cleared for takeoff. Victor Hotel Kilo Romeo November, thanks.
Okay, is it broken or? Alice Tower, 0 Delta X-ray.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, go ahead.
We're holding at runway 12 for the taxi. 0 Delta X-ray. Okay, I'm gonna call it broken.
Approaching runway 12.
This is an actual parking spot. Nice. Alright, parking brake on. Let's go ahead and get those landing lights, taxi lights off. We can get this off. Weather radar is off. This is all off. That can come off in a moment. This is on. We can get the engines off. SkyOps, we've arrived and the mission is completed.
Great job on completing the mission. Your efforts are greatly appreciated.
Alright. We are mission complete. We had to kind of break some rules to do it, but... we'll see you next time.